for EJ Boxing Live.
How you doing, fight fans? This is EJ Boxing Live. We're here with the panel. We're here. We're gonna talk some boxing predictions. We're got some breaking news from the first lady of the YouTube boxing community is Destiny. So we're gonna get it popping. Destiny, how you doing, Destiny?
I'm good. How you doing?
Okay, you was in an event with Andy Joshua, Eddie Hearn. Let's break the news, Destiny. Go tell us what's happening.
Okay.
Just what you heard.
Okay, so Anthony and Eddie was on the panel and they were talking, and they saying that the fight is definitely going to happen with Wilder, right? They're looking to have the fight in London, in Wembley, in September.
About time. About damn time. All right. Questions. You guys got questions for Destiny. Shoot. Dynamite. Go ahead. You got questions for Destiny. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Destiny. Thank you for coming on. I do have a question for you.
Okay.
Now, is this confirmed? Is this confirmed that Wilder has signed is in the deal for this to happen in September in the Wembley?
Yeah. So basically,
so he did sign. So why?
They saying that he did.
Wilder did sign. Okay.
So they saying, hold a minute.
Answer the question.
Wait. They said he did, but what it is, he still wants 50-50. That's the only problem. So now they have to negotiate with that. Now, Eddie said he's giving him what he thinks is best for him, right? And Wilder is still coming back saying, look, I want it all. Now, there was somebody in the ordinance, and they was like, look, Eddie, you have to understand, this is like something big. So he wants all that money. So why can't y'all just give him that money? And he was like, nah, you can't do that. Right. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right, another question. So allegedly they did kind of, you said pretty much a kind of preliminary, had a, pretty much a preliminary agreement now. So the question is there an interim fight in between, or are they going straight to September? No fights in between that?
Well, they're going straight to September, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's all I got for now.
Anyone else got a question? Charlie? Chris?
Everybody answered the question. It's confirmed, so let's sit back and wait.
Yeah, that's what I just want them to announce it now. You know what I mean? So we can.
Any other news, Destiny?
Okay, so what they're saying is.
And you said September, yeah?
Yeah, they say September, December. Right? Okay, so what it is now, Fury wants to come back in, right? Now, Fury wants to fight Joshua, right? Joshua said he don't mind. He wants to fight him too, right? So what's happening is between him and Wilder. So if Wilder comes back and he agrees to terms, like he wants that money, then the fight is definitely going to happen, because Eddie was like, it's all go, whatever. But he just needs to say, look, I want this money. I'm agreeing to this, and that's it. If it's not him, then it's going to be Fury.
You serious? Like, what about Povetkin, the Russian dude?
They didn't say nothing about the Russian dude.
They're trying to ice out. They
didn't say nothing about the Russian dude. I was disappointed.
Nobody want to take that flight over there and get caught with that punch, though.
Well, that's the thing. That rules out Povetkin finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was annoying me. That those rumors were annoying me, man. All that.
Well, for a minute though, it rules it out for a while though, but because they don't have to fight him straight away. That's what Eddie Hearn said. So they can fight him in a bit.
Yep. I'm happy about that.
All right, Destin. Any other news? Come on now. You've been. Go ahead.
Okay, so what it is that as you know, Fury wants to come back. He wants to be the champion again. So basically, what happened was he basically texted Eddie and told Eddie these fighters are the ones that he want to fight with. So Eddie looked at the fighters and he was like, "Nah, you can't fight these fighters. They're whack. You can't do that."
Fury wants to fight some whack fighters, right? That's what you're telling us. Yeah.
No. Fury wants to fight some whack fighters.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
So Eddie is like, "No, you can't fight those fighters." But then he goes to Eddie, "If you get me these fighters, one of these fighters, then I want to fight Joshua. So then he turns around and said to Eddie, look, I want 50-50 when it comes to Joshua. So Eddie
Fury said that?
Yeah.
He don't deserve that. But go on, he don't deserve that. Hold on, where's my buzzer? Where's my buzzer? That guy don't deserve. This guy don't deserve that. He don't deserve that. Hell no, he don't deserve that. No, he don't deserve that. Trust me. A double, he don't deserve that. Hell no. All right, go ahead, Destiny. Go ahead.
So Eddie was saying to him, well, if you get back in shape, if you say what you're gonna do, then there's a chance that you can have this fight, like, you know what I'm saying? But you all talk and all that, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So he goes, no, I want Joshua. I don't want 50-50. So Eddie was like, all right, we'll talk back later. So Fury goes to him, I'm gonna put down the phone. I'm gonna call Joshua right now. So Eddie was like, all right, go ahead and do what you gotta do. So Eddie called Joshua, and then Joshua goes, Fury's on the phone. He's talking to me, and he wants to fight. So Eddie was like, I don't think the fight's gonna happen because he's not in shape. If he say he wants to be back, he needs to be in shape. He needs to know what he's doing, and then we can get the fight. And all that. So that's what Eddie's looking for. Eddie just wants him to just get in shape and get back.
That's interesting what you just said there. The Fury called AJ direct, and Eddie Hearn said, nah, you don't fight. So Eddie really pulls the strings right there.
So basically what it is like, Fury said he wants 50-50 with Joshua. So Joshua was laughing. Joshua was like, really? And then Joshua puts the phone down, and then Fury sends a picture to Eddie, and he's got the middle finger up, and he's like, nah, I'm serious. I want that 50-50 with Joshua. Like, this is what I want. So
he can't deserve. He shouldn't get 50-50. There's no way, man. Why does he think he deserves 50-50? Like,
basically, he's saying that when he comes back, he's gonna be a champ. You know what I'm saying? And then Eddie was like, look, I'm not even distributing the fact that you're a good fight, because when you fought with the Russian dude, like, that was a good fight, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like Eddie was like, look, you're not in shape. You just out here, you doing this and then that. It's like, come on, like, everybody thinks
I think they should have just took the fight straight away and just bombed him out. No, fuck getting him in shape. Let's take him now and get rid of him. Like, this longing it out, but it's all good though. It's interesting. He's got Joshua's number directly, so. But Eddie Hearn's behind the scenes telling AJ, don't do this and don't do that. So that's all. But that's interesting though. So AJ, that's what people have been saying. Eddie pulls the strings. It shows
basically, when I went to this event, I really thought that.
Tell us the event. Tell people the event you went to.
So this is what's it called? An evening with Anthony Joshua. So you can ask questions and stuff like that. Yeah. And people was asking him about the Wilder fight. Everybody was going in. Everybody's like, look, we want to see the fight. What's going on? So Joshua goes, look, we've already sent him a deal. Like, we've already told him we're going to have to fight. We're going to take it. And then there was a chick next to me, and I was like, look, why they ain't trying to fight in Vegas? Like, they should just have it in America. Eddie and Josh was like, no way, we're not doing it in America. We're doing it over here. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So he goes, well, if they want to do the fight, and if they're going to do it, it's going to happen in Wembley, and it's going to happen in September. So basically, they're saying they're waiting for Wilder to take that, that money that they offer him, but he wants 50-50. And everybody's like, But then the chick was like, well, you have to understand, like, this is a big fight for him, so he wants all that money. So, Eddie, why are you not giving him the money?
Yeah, that's right.
And Eddie was like, no, if we do that, then everybody's going to come and be like, we want this, we want all this money. And basically what Eddie was trying to say, I ain't trying to pay that money. Like, we're not doing that.
But that means the fight ain't happening in September then, Destiny. That what you just said, that means that fight ain't happening. But Eddie that's what we've been hearing as well. Eddie been getting on stupid and cop blocking it. You know what I mean? So
basically, they're saying they've got the paper deal. They've signed everything. On Joshua and Eddie's end, they've done everything, right? Now it's just Wilder needs to come back and be like, look, I want that money, and I'm coming, and we're gonna do the fight, and that's it.
We heard, it's only 12.5% million he was gonna get. So that's a lie, right?
No, but put it this way. Eddie didn't say how much he put out there, but he was saying it's not 50-50. It's half of 50-50, right? So he didn't put
25%. 25%.
Yeah, something like that, right? So the crowd was going crazy.
75%. AJ's gonna get 75%, and that guy's gonna get 20%. Hey, that needs to move that up. That needs to move up. That's quite low. This is one of the biggest undisputed heavyweight championship, undefeated.
Yeah, but it's because he's got all the belts. Well, 3 of them.
Yeah, because he's got 3 of the belts. Like he's got all 3 of the belts. Was like, Eddie was like, nah, we ain't trying to give nobody 50-50. Like we doing it our way. So he could take that money or boom, that's it. But they've agreed to everything, like everything they want him, like he wanted them to do, they've agreed on it and everything's like Eddie was like, look, I'm hearing crazy talk. Eddie was like, look, everybody's been telling me we want the Wilder fight. So he's like, all right, F this, we're going to fight Wilder. Like, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So everybody was like, okay, so is it going to happen? And he's like, yeah, it's going to happen in September.
They agreed all the terms, yeah? The only terms they ain't agreed on is the percentage of the percentage. That's some good shit. That's some good shit, all right.
So, I mean, AJ say, okay, all right, with the Joseph Parker thing, right? AJ was like, look, he said, look, I need to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest with the crowd. He was like, look, I was very emotional that day. And I wasn't feeling like I wanted to knock him out. I couldn't knock him out. And I wanted to knock this dude out. But it's the referee. And it just fucked up my whole shit.
He realized that was a shit performance, right? He knows.
It was like,
that's good. Wait. Didn't you ask him about the Vladimir shit? He fucking with Vladimir.
Okay, so what happened? Okay, this is what AJ was saying, because AJ was kind of getting pissed, right? He was like, look, after I fought the light-skinned dude, which was Brazil, right? He said after that fight, he was supposed to fight that Russian dude straight away, right? But
Vladimir. Yeah.
He wanted to do that straight away. So he said he had he injured himself, right? Which was on his kneecap or what happened. And the fight didn't happen straight away, but he knew that he was gonna fight this dude. Like everybody was putting on him, like, you gotta fight this dude, he's next, and then everything. So he was like, all right, cool, I'm ready. Like, let's get it on, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying he don't understand why people criticizing him, telling him that, how come she didn't fight him straight away? But he's like, it's not him, it was his fault because he had, you know what I'm saying? But then after the fight, he was like, AJ said it straight up. He said, look, to be honest, that's the best fight so far. Like, that is my fight. Like, he ain't gonna lie. So all the crowd was going crazy. They was like, yeah. Everybody was like, yeah, that's the best fight. Like, hands down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he was saying that, look, I'm trying to fight Wilder. And if I do get Wilder, I'm gonna knock him out. So the crowd was going crazy. So he was basically, what he was trying to say is that the reason why he didn't do like what he was trying to do with just Joseph Parker was like because he's getting ready for Wilder, so he wants to, train and all that kind of stuff. But he's like, he knows that he's going to knock him out.
But the percentage.
Can I ask a question real quickly? Destiny, real quickly. Were they trying to mention any other opponents like Povetkin, for example, if just in case the Wilder thing did blow over? How did the crowd react to that?
They said that there's a couple fighters that they're looking into, but they didn't say no names. They didn't say nothing. So Eddie was like, look, it's a surprise. It's like, this is what's going to happen. But Eddie was like, look, everybody's on me saying we need to fight Wilder. So Eddie was like, I need to get Wilder. We need to fight. So
he's under a lot of pressure to make that fight then. He's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So he was like, the fight has to happen now. So he's saying, he told Wilder's people, fight gonna happen in London, it's gonna happen in Wembley, has to be in September, has to be this year, and they're just waiting on Wilder's people to get back to him.
What was you was at your call? You was at your call or something?
Yeah, so Destiny. So basically, they do have till today to respond. So hopefully they'll get that response by today. Or has that been extended?
Well, they didn't say anything, but they're saying that it's definitely going to happen. It's going to happen September.
Okay.
Now, Eddie was like, look, everything boils down to Wilder's camp because they've put everything, they've signed everything, now it's them. You know what I'm saying? So Eddie turned around and was like, look, if it was AJ and he wanted to, that AJ had the opportunity, he was like, the money that I'm giving Wilder, if I had that opportunity, if AJ had that opportunity, he gonna take that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he's like, he don't understand. Like, he was like, look, it's not like Wilder out here getting the biggest payday, right? So
Right.
a lot of people in the crowd was like, not really, because
Low place, getting feedback, man. You have to mute yourself, man. Get some feedback from you, so I have to mute you, yeah? Yeah, go ahead, Destiny.
Yeah, so he was like, not everybody was like, no, not really, because the people was telling Eddie, like, look, you have to see where Wilder's coming from, because at the end of the day, this is his biggest fight. So anything can happen, win or lose. So he's thinking, look, this is my biggest payday. I don't want all of that money. So you can understand that. That's like, come on.
Yeah.
And Eddie was like, nah, we're not doing 50-50.
I don't like that percentage, Destiny. So that's 25%, and AJ gets 75%. I don't like the percentages, man. But the thing is, they're gonna have to. What I reckon is gonna happen, Destiny, right? They're gonna give a counter offer, and they're gonna at least buff up to about 30. But that's more about 30.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Right now, 20. If he said half of 50, that's 25%. I don't like the percentages. So let's say 25% of 100 mil. How much is that? 25% of 100 mil. How much is that? Still a lot, though,
25 million.
25 million.
Yeah.
We're still 30 mil goes much for. Come on.
But basically, what Eddie was saying, the money that he's giving Wilder, he's like, that's
Nah. He's always on that shit. Like, but Wilder's earned it. Like, Wilder's bringing America to the party. He's bringing America. So he ain't like, what you're coming in and it's just okay. It's in London. Wilder's bringing all the fucking American stars as well. So it's it's a mega event. You can't. I understand about the belts and all that stuff, and AJ be doing the lifting. But bro, they need each other. Like, they need to roll with each other. But what you're saying is the good news is that they've signed off on everything, and they've got a date. They've got a date. They have a stadium. The only thing is they're arguing on the percentages of how much money, but everything else is basically agreed on. Do you know about the percentage on the pay-per-view? Because we understand that. Do you understand about how much percentage Wilder gonna get from the pay-per-view?
No, they didn't say that part. Eddie didn't say that part. All he said was, they've done their part. Now they're waiting on Wilder's team to say, look, we want it. We need to go ahead and let's do it, and that's it.
Where was you at? Where were you at? Your call?
No, yeah. Where was you at, Destiny? Tell us where you were. Where you were?
Yeah, so it was like an event.
Where was it? Where was it in London?
O2 Indigo.
Oh.
In Greenwich.
Yeah, I thought it was a your call because I saw they done some kind of.
That was a couple of weeks now. She just come back. She's only literally just come back like 2 hours ago. She talked to Eddie Hearn and thing 2 hours ago. So she was at the event.
They held like a press conference or something.
Nah, it's a meet. Tell them what it is, Destiny.
No, it's not a press conference. Basically, what it is a question. Like, you just have to ask questions to Andy Joshua, what you feel, all that kind of good stuff. And then he going to answer your questions and stuff like that. But the proceeds from the events goes to a charity cause. So, yeah.
There you go. All right. So, PMC, do you have a question for Destiny? Or Truth? You have a question for Destiny before we get to our predictions? Go ahead.
No, I ain't got no questions.
Truth?
I don't know what y'all was talking about. Y'all was just talking about what Eddie said or something. That's pretty much all I heard.
Fair enough.
Eddie said this.
What up, everybody?
Joshua just got through saying he give me 60 million guaranteed.
No, we update, man. No. This is 2 hours ago. She talked to Eddie Hearn and Joshua 2 hours ago, bro.
Yeah, but the story keep changing every second, so we don't know what's going on. And then they were saying there was a
but she didn't have a date.
We'll see
we didn't have a date. Like, she just gave us a date, and she said Eddie Hearn said it's all signed off. So that's more information than anyone else has gave us. Go ahead, Truth. You got a question?
Yeah, my question. What's up, guys? I had a question. Did that happen today? Did this all happen today?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so he just had a press conference and had invited the fans or something? Or I don't know how that.
No, it's not a press conference. Basically, he was having a charity event, so he's invited fans to come through and ask him questions about his, all the fights that he's had and all the kind of stuff. So you can just ask him questions. It's going to answer.
Do Wilder and Fury both want 50-50 in this shit or something? Like, is this what I'm hearing?
Yes, Fury wants 50-50.
Fuck it, though, man.
So like.
You gotta answer the question. You gotta let her answer the question, though.
Oh,
my thing is, my thing is, because they know that AJ is a what's that word? Like,
commodity.
That's right. So they want that money. Now Eddie is trying to be like like stingy. Like, nah, I'm not paying that. Like, I'm not giving you that. Like, that's not happening. Yeah. But he don't understand. They want that money because once that fight happens, anything could happen. Like, they can get knocked out. AJ can get knocked out, but it's money. Like, they want that money. So I don't know if he's gonna pay out that money. I don't know, but they're ready. They want it. Fury's ready. He wants it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But all of them want 50-50. So that's the thing.
Fury,
he's like David.
Fury's a liberty, though. Fury's liberty. 50-50 Fury is a liberty, bro.
He becoming like the manager, the best promoter, and like Joshua gotta like now change your life to fight you. You know what I mean? Like it's getting crazy, bro, and it's getting out the way, man.
Did they talk about the percentages and all that?
Yeah, she just did. She said right now Wilder's on 25%, and Josh is on 25 but 75, isn't it? 75?
Yeah.
75. That's where the percentages are right now. And like they're talking.
That's kind of.
Yeah, I know they're trying to budge it up though. They're trying to budge it up. They're trying to move it up now. You know what I'm trying to say? So they give a counter offer to the 25%. So that's where they are at the minute. So they're probably trying to get it to about 30. I respect.
They said it ain't even $100 million fight, man. Like people,
these are the updates, bro. This is the updates. You know what I'm saying? Forget what you heard before.
So Eddie think it's $100 million fight.
It is $100 million fight.
Did they say that? They said that at the conference. That's the thing.
Destiny.
So basically, what it is, Eddie didn't say if it's $100 million fight. He said all Eddie said is big money. So all I know, it is big money. Like, you know what I'm saying? But people wanted him to have the fight in America, and he's like, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna do it right here. So
it's big enough to where he cannot mention the actual number because he might get in trouble with the networks by mentioning it, right?
Yeah.
Was the other part involved? Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is give the all up to date stuff. Like, forget what you heard. Like, we didn't even have a date yesterday.
Yeah, but nobody know what the pay-per-view numbers are. You know what he.
No, it's gonna be England. The pay-per-view numbers gonna be in England, dog. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I'm just saying nobody knows the pay-per-view numbers.
They're capped off at like we're capped off at like £20, 19.95.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you make more in the US.
Yeah, I know that. This is what I'm saying. But the thing is, this is why you just they've worked hard and they're like what you call the A side. If they want to have it in London, then they're gonna have it in the stadium. They're gonna have it in the stadium in London. You know what I mean? In the stadium, because look, ain't no crowd bigger than the UK fans. So the only thing is that they said the rematch will be in America. So
yeah, but everybody, I mean. Look,
it's already done.
But you gotta think about like the MGM Grand and stuff like that. How much money?
Done, man. Like, it's done
from the gate.
It's done. Like, at least we got a contract partially done though. Like,
man, that stuff ain't even real, man. They got no contract done.
Because
I mean, this is misinformation.
Because the casinos, man. Casinos and hotels in Vegas, you just do it in Vegas.
Okay, I hear you, but here let me chime in on this real quickly, guys. First things first, the first fight will happen in the UK. That's the agreement. But if Wilder wins the rematch, he gets to dictate the terms where the next fight can be held. The rematch, it could be held in Vegas, in the US, or somewhere in the US. It could be back in London. So he gets the right to do that if he wins the rematch. If he wins the first fight.
That's what I'm saying. So either way, I'm just happy the fight's happening. I don't care where it happens.
Yeah, I agree. September, that's good though.
September. Me and Charlie already making moves. When we see Eddie Hearn, we gonna make sure that we gonna be on that fucking that media week. Go ahead, Destiny.
Anthony Joshua said, like, he actually said to me, he's like, look, he goes, you're American, right? I'm like, yeah. He goes, all right, cool. I'm gonna be at the Tony and David Hayes, what's it called, fight night. You should see me, catch me, whatever. Any more questions you got, just come over and just talk to me, whatever. And so I
got a question.
Destiny's our inside girl.
I got a question. Did they ever mention how many pay-per-views like Joshua do in the UK, like the numbers, like they do with Floyd over here?
No. All I know is Eddie was like, look, Joshua is Joshua, and I've made him who he is. And a lot of money, so people need to stop asking me questions like
y'all never
Eddie gassed it, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all never get that news like
okay. So what people was asking me,
I'm kind of curious.
because
one at a time,
Dan. Yeah.
Okay, so
sorry,
when people asking about the Wilder situation, right? Eddie goes, all right, cool. Everybody's asking me this Wilder's thing, but everybody's like, people don't understand that Wilder got 3 managers. Like, I'm trying to do 3 people, and one is saying something, one saying another, and I ain't trying to deal with that. So then he made a joke, and he goes, the money that I'm giving Wilder, he got to pay 3 out of that money. He got to pay 3 managers. He got to do this, whatever. But he goes, that's money. Right?
It's true. He got a lot of advisors. He has, bro. He got a lot of advisors. He got to pay all these dudes, man. Like AJ just got one food he got to pay.
Yeah, so he was like, well, I'm giving him that money. Whatever he trying to do with that money, that's on him. You can split it, whatever. But that money I'm giving him, that's money. That's the Eddie was trying to stress to the crowd. Like, I'm giving him that money, and ain't no 50-50. So if he thinks he's going to get 50-50 for me, I don't know. But we ain't doing no 50-50. And Eddie was like, the reason why he's doing that is because he don't want nobody else to come to him and be like, this is what we want, and this is much money we want. Because he's like, nah, we're not doing that. So.
Destiny, thank you very much. I don't think there's no more questions to ask from Destiny. She's had a busy evening. Destiny, thank you very much. We're gonna have to talk about predictions. We got predictions for up and coming fights. Destiny, you're welcome to stick around.
Yeah,
welcome to stick around. We're gonna get straight into some of the fights coming up and not next week, but the following week. So we're gonna get straight into that. Otherwise, we're gonna be here all day. Alrighty. So what we got happening on April the 21st in Brooklyn, New York, Showtime. Adrien Broner versus Jessie Vargas is the main event. We might as well start with the main event. I'm gonna go first. Broner needs to. This is a do or die for Broner. I don't know how many main events he's got in him. Jessie Vargas has been working with Mike McCallum. Adrien Broner, I don't know what Adrien Broner working with Gervonta Davis in I think they'll be both in Florida or something like that with Kevin is it Thingy Cunningham, whatever his name, Kevin Cunningham over there. So we still have to see how that new Broner thing. But this is a do or die for Broner. Vargas is coming off a spectacular win over I think it's a Myanmar. Is it not a Myanmar? Over bloody Saddam, whatever, not Saddam Hussein, whatever his name is. So we have to see. We have to see what's going on. If Broner got anything left. The only good thing about this is that Jessie Vargas is flat-footed. He's flat-footed a bit. So Broner's gonna have to chase him so much. Vargas believes that he's got good power. It's gonna be a very interesting fight. I reckon it's gonna be a war. I reckon it's gonna be an old-fashioned war. We can see what Broner. I ain't gonna lie to you. Broner's got dog in him, you know. Well, all the criticism you say about Broner will stay there. He won't quit. You know, even when he's getting his beating, he won't go nowhere. You know, I don't know about Jessie Vargas when he's taking a beating. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go with Broner, man. I prefer I just said Broner ain't got a chance, but I can't say about Broner. He might have one more left in him. He's got so much baby mother he's got to pay for. He's gonna be digging deep in this one. So I'm gonna go with AB, man. I'm picking AB. I'm gonna go around the panel, and everyone's gonna chime in on this one, man. So I'm gonna go. First off, we're gonna start with Truth. Truth in his words. Unmute yourself, Truth.
Yo, what's good? Yo, I know y'all going. Some people are not gonna like me for this, but I got Jessie Vargas beating the shit out of Broner. I got Jessie Vargas beating the crap out of Broner, man. Broner got to where he got to his peak, and his peak wasn't enough, man. I think that's it, man. I don't know. I hope he does better. I hope he's gonna get in there. And Jesse's gonna pull a Madonna on him, and it's gonna be a wrap. You know, we'll see, man. We'll see if he has the heart, if he can hold up in there. We'll see what happens, man. But I'm going with Jessie Vargas by stoppage. That's what I'm going with.
Thanks, Truth. PMC, how you got? Unmute yourself, PMC.
Yeah, man, I got Broner. That's it.
Come on, dog. You go better than that. All right, that's fair enough. He muted himself, so I guess that's what he's got. Yeah. All right. Killmonger. Unmute yourself, Killmonger. Go ahead.
Fucking guy. Nah, man. I've been saying all week. All I give a fuck about, I don't give a fuck about Broner. I give a fuck about the 8 kids he got with 3 baby mamas. So I'm rooting for him to win, and I think he's gonna pull it off because he has no choice. And I just want to see this dude prosper for the sake of those damn 8 kids. That's the only thing I care about. So I hope Broner wins, and I think he's gonna pull it off because I don't think Jessie Vargas is that good. But if Broner didn't train correctly, Jessie Vargas is capable of beating him. But I got Broner by a split decision.
That's nice. Yeah, see, I like that one. Give me a nice one. Go ahead, Destiny. How you see it, Destiny?
I see Broner winning, and I think 6 rounds.
Over Jessie Vargas. All right, nice and sweet. Dan the man.
I'm gonna go with Vargas on this one. I know this is like his. This is Broner's like 4th, 3rd do or die fight. You know, I mean, damn, I lost count. But yeah.
How you gonna go against your boy? How you gonna go against?
Yeah, EJ hit you with the sound effect. Shut that shit down.
Yeah, he mad because he, I'm going against his boy, but it's all good though, man. Look, I think he's gonna put up a good effort. I think he's gonna put up a good effort, but I think he's gonna come up short. That's just my opinion on it. I think Vargas is gonna outbox him. He's gonna outpoint him. I don't see him knocking him out, but he's definitely gonna outpoint him. But definitely should be a good, interesting fight. Vargas is not gonna blow him away. I don't see it, but I think he's gonna outpoint him to the point enough to where he's gonna win it on points. I'm gonna go with split decision, 12 rounds.
Oh, nice. All right, fair enough. Panels about diverse. Charlie Brown.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I got Broner, man. When I initially heard this fight, I had Vargas. You know what I mean? Because I thought Vargas was more disciplined.
Go ahead, Charlie. Go ahead.
Yeah. I thought it was more discipline, better stamina, that kind of stuff. But like everybody said, Broner needs the money. He needs to he's got to feed his youths. And yeah, I'm going with him. He's had many do or die fights. This probably won't be the last, but I think in this case he has to win. I've got him winning as well because he's got the better hand skills. Vargas is very, very fit, very durable. He's got a decent enough work rate, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? He does have Mike McAdam in his corner though, so Broner has to be on his top, on his A game, because with Mike McAdam and Jessie Vargas's corner, it's going to be hard. But I've got Broner pulling it off.
All right. Well, that's everyone's prediction on that one. So we're gonna move on to the one under that. So we got Jermall Charlo versus Hugo Santos Jr. I don't know too much about
Centeno.
All right, Omar, you go start first on that one though, because I don't know too much. I'm gonna go pick Charlo. I'm picking Charlo by knockout, and that's it. I don't know too much about him. Go ahead, Omar. Tell us about the dude.
Shit, I don't know much about that dude, Hugo Centeno. I only seen him fight one time. So you need not to for that in-depth research from the Mexican dudes like that. But the dude can fight. That's all I can say, and he's big. So, I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen much of Charlo. Like, Charlo really hasn't done much at 160. So I can't sit here and say that he's going to dominate 160 like that. I need to be shown that. I think it'll be a tough fight. I'm going to go with Jermall Charlo. I'm just hoping he rinses that bullshit out of his hair sooner or later. But I'm going to go with Jermall Charlo.
Omar, you know what? I just realized it's in Brooklyn, New York. You can go there. It's in the Barclay. You gonna pay your ticket and go, or is it sold out?
No, it's not sold out, and I'm not going. I have no interest in
AB, man. AB, man. Go support his family.
Bro, I don't want to fucking. Bro, I got my own kids to worry about, bro.
Wrong answer, man. Let's move on, man. Next person, man. Let's go, man. All right, so Omar already said that. Let's go, Dan. Go ahead, Dan. Actually, you know what? Dan, Charlo, we don't Charlo.
Charlo? Okay, yeah. I don't know nothing about Hugo Centeno Jr. myself, so as of now, I'm going with Charlo. I expect him to blow him away probably within 3-4 rounds. But, to be fair, I'll take a look at Centeno. I'll take a look at his fights to see what he's got. then I'll probably come back and reevaluate my prediction. But I'm still going with Charlo. Now the only difference is that if I have to reevaluate my prediction, I can only reevaluate how long the fight's going to last. So that's about it.
But Charlo's ranked number 5 in the middleweight division already, so they've already ranked him pretty high for what he did at 154. So I expect him to do pretty well, man. But you're right about reevaluating the situation. But most observers think he should win, but we have to find out.
I mean, the only fight he had at 160 was Highland, and Highland had 2 bad knees. So I gotta see that.
Highlighted a good job with Mark. Highlighted a high ranking as well. His ranking was pretty high. You know what I'm saying? What up, B Marsh? B Marsh boxing. How you doing, B Marsh?
Yo, what's happening, fellas?
Yeah. We're talking boxing. We're talking that boxing. Let me ask B Marsh real quickly. Just jumped in. So B Marsh, who you got out of Broner versus Jessie Vargas, and give me the prediction on Charlo versus that guy. I don't know what his name is. Go ahead.
For AB versus Vargas, man, I'm gonna jump over the ledge, man. I'm gonna pick AB, man. I think AB gonna come through in this fight. You know, I just have a feeling the catchweight 144 suits him better. You know what I mean? You know, Jessie Vargas been fighting at 147 lately. I'm sure he could probably come down and make weight, but I think it's do or die for the man Broner, man. He's gonna have to return back to the old Adrien Broner, the problem. And he's going to have to put the pressure on Jessie Vargas, you know what I'm saying? Let his hands go. That's his only problem. If he let his hands go, I think he could make it an interesting fight and probably win by decision, possibly a late stoppage.
I agree with you. And you got the Charlo versus Hugo Santos, whoever his name is, man. Hugo Santos Jr. You know about him?
Jermall Charlo, I'll probably pick Jermall Charlo to win that fight, you know?
No one even knows the dude. So everyone's like, yeah, no one knows about the other dude. Go ahead.
You said what?
Nah, go ahead. Give us your prediction, bro.
Yeah, I got Jermall Charlo, man. You know, Centeno can punch, you know what I'm saying? But I just think Jermall Charlo got more tools in his toolbox, and you know, he's definitely got the power punch, you know what I'm saying? So does Centeno, man. I seen him knock fellas out, man. He knocked that Emmanuel Alim dude out in spectacular fashion. One of the best knockouts of last year. So,
yep.
You know, I think, Jermall Charlo should win, but I won't be surprised if Centeno makes it interesting and possibly even survives and goes the distance, you know?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Charlie up, man. Go ahead, Charlie.
Yeah, no, I'm in agreement with B Marsh there. Centeno got here because he beat Emmanuel Alim, and Emmanuel Alim had beaten Keytroff. He beat Keytroff. He upset the odds because they were trying to build up Keytroff and Golovkin down the line, and Emmanuel Alim upset the odds there. And then what happened is Centeno come along across. Oh, my echo.
Are you echoing?
Yeah.
You sounding right here? I ain't got no help. I can't hear no. Are you? You sounding right to me?
Yeah. So anyway, Centeno he come along.
And Charlie's definitely echoing, bro.
Yeah.
What is the hangout echoing?
I don't know who's doing it though, but it's all right. You know, it's all good.
I'll mute everyone. That's all. I'll mute everyone. No worries.
Yeah. So Centeno. So what happened is Centeno come and beat Alim, and that's how he that's better.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how he put himself into contention right now to be the mandatory. They're just getting Jermall Charlo, should I say, to fight like another mandatory, so that there's an ultimate mandatory for Golovkin. You know what I mean? So the fight's not really of significance. I'm backing Charlo to win. But I agree with B-Mush that Centeno can make it interesting for a few rounds at least.
Okay, nice one, boy. Let's go PMC. PMC? Okay, Destiny?
Yeah, I'm here.
PMC. Go ahead.
No, I got Charlo, man. I think they're about to cancel this fight. The guy, I don't know, he complained about some injury. It didn't seem like he was up for the fight. So I think he was forced into it. I don't think he was ready. But yeah, what's his name? He should have no problem, man. Just look for that dude to try to box because he is tall. So let's look for him to try to box a bit. Get his distance and everything like that. Other than that, it'll probably be a. I doubt if it'll be a snooze fest, but Charlo will knock him out though. If not, it'll be because the dude's probably like running, or backpedaling and dancing. But other than that, he's not really a threat for Charlo though. So,
all right.
I got knockout, man.
Knockout, Charlo. Most everyone picked Charlo on this one. Destiny.
Centeno gets good sparring himself, you know what I mean? Them fellas be sparring fellas like Cannoli and Triple G, you know what I mean? He's been in their camps, whether it's up in the Big Mountain Bear in California or in San Diego with Canelo. So, I think that experience he gets sparring with these guys.
Yeah, but he ain't really been making no noise, man. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga said Big Mountain Bear.
You know what I'm saying? That sparring is one thing, but you don't hear about him you don't hear rumors coming out saying oh he buzzed Triple G and sparring or something like that. That stuff come out. Ain't nothing really even came out about this dude. You know what I'm saying? That's how these guys get their push. Now, as far as moving up the rankings, the guy been quiet on Fox Sports and ESPN and stuff like that. I think he even got an L. Only got an L on his record.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think he got an L on his record, and then you can see how he responds to adversity and stuff like that. Yes. He ain't gonna be a
PNC, an L on a Mexican fighter. An L on a Mexican fighter don't mean shit.
Dude, trust me, you seen that guy fight, man. The dude, he ain't got it, man.
Seen him fight that one dude, the lean. That's it. I haven't seen him fight consistently.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, and. They supposed to been had this fight. They supposed to been a fault. They got cancer. I don't know if it was due to injury, but I think they say he didn't want it or something like that. I forgot what the reason was. But they were supposed to fight 6 months ago. Last year. They were supposed to fight last year. So,
all right.
I don't think he won it.
Truth in his word. Go ahead.
I got Charlo within 9. I got Charlo within 9. I think this guy's he's good, but I don't think he's at that upper echelon level. I think Charlo got more tools in his box. Charlo probably. I mean, the guy's tall. Like you said, the guy's tall. Centeno, I think he's tall. He's a tall guy. But I don't think that's gonna be a problem for Charlo. I think by the 9th round, if we try to stop it, then it'll definitely be a decision.
Okay, nice one. We got Gervonta Davis on the card as well versus what's his name again?
You're nice, Dan.
Huh?
Dan get to go?
I think did Dan ever go? I think I did ask Dan. Did I ask you, Dan?
Oh, I don't know.
He said Charlo in 3 rounds.
Yeah, he did. He said I asked Dan.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. My bad.
Yeah, I think the truth was the last guy. Yeah, so we got Gervonta Tank Davis on the card. He be training with Adrien Broner over there in California with Kevin Cunningham against Jesus Cuellar. I think that's what his name is. Whatever. I don't know.
Jesus Cuellar.
Jesus Cuellar. I don't know too much about it, but I do know this. Floyd's already made a proclamation. Yeah, that when Gervonta Davis wins this, and he should be winning this, he wants to fight him against Vasilino, whatever his name is, man. What's his name again? Lomachenko. Yeah, Lomachenko.
Vasilino.
Yeah, man. Them Russian names fuck me up. Yeah, like him. So he gonna go against him. So I'm hoping, bro. I'm hoping Tank comes through this nice and comfortably. I'm gonna pick Tank by any means necessary, whether that be decision. Okay, I don't care how we get it done. Let's get it done because I want to see that Lomachenko fight. So I'm picking Tank by any means necessary. That means and I don't usually say that. I just hope Tank gets it done. So Tank for me. I'm gonna go around the panel because we start with Truth last. We go Truth first. Go ahead, Truth. How you see it?
Yo, I see Gervonta Davis losing on purpose, so you don't have to fight Lomachenko. Not just joking. Nah, but I think Gervonta's probably gonna stop this dude, man. I see a stoppage in this fight. Probably 6th, 7th round. You know, I don't know much about this guy either, so I think Gervonta probably stopped him. And then I don't know. We'll see what happens with the Lomachenko fight. By the way, I think Charlo's right. Every card he's been on with Broner loses, man. And I think tonight that card, we're gonna lose again, bro. That's all I got.
Nice and short and sweet. Who was the second? I think it was. Who did I ask after that? I think it was. Let's go B Mosh. B Mosh. Go ahead. B Mosh. Okay, B Mosh is busy.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, you were calling me? My connection bad, man. I'm barely hearing you. What'd you say?
Okay, Tank Davis versus that guy. That guy.
Oh, versus Cuellar?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, Cuellar been inactive, man. He hasn't fought since he fought Abner Mares. You know what I mean? That was an upset victory for Abner. You know, Cuellar's a puncher. He's moving up in weight to 130. This is where Tank is comfortable. I think Tank is he's motivated right now. You know, he's been in the news a lot lately. He's down there with training with AB down in Florida. You know, I think Jesus Cuellar can punch. You know what I'm saying? He can punch, but the hand speed and the foot movement is just not enough to stay away from the man, Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? He can punch to me just as hard as Gervonta Davis, but it's just a matter of who's the more fresh and more athletic dude, and I think Gervonta Davis got that edge. And I think that fight's going to go the distance. You know what I mean? I will be impressed, you know, if Tank Davis could get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? But I think this fight going to decision. And I got Tank winning by his decision, 7-5, 8-4.
Nice one. Charlie.
Yeah, EJ. Yeah, man, I got Tank Davis, man. By stoppage. I think he's going to be too powerful. He's got a lot to learn. He's got to brush up on his skills. Hopefully, he looks better in this fight. But we have to say as well, man, he beat Pedraza and he defended his title twice. You know what I mean? Once in another country as well. So he knows he's got the power to get himself out of when anything goes wrong. You know what I mean? He knows he's heavy-handed. He's got his get out of jail card, and I feel that that's what he's going to use on this Cuellar guy. So I've got Tank Davis stopping him, man, in the mid rounds.
Nice. If you guys look on the pictures, you got AJ standing right next to the bomb squad right there. So let's go with it, man. Let's go with Killmonger, the bomber, the bronze bomber. How you see it, man?
Jesus Cuellar, that dude is not nowhere near a bum. I think he only lost like once or twice. I'm pretty sure it's only 2 times. He fucking lost his last fight. I think he fought Abner Mares. He's beaten Victor Chinian, Jonathan Akendo, and I can't remember the other guy seen that motherfucker fight. But he's pretty good, man. He can punch for that weight class. I don't think this is going to be easy for Tank Davis, considering like how I said the other day how shitty he looked in that last fight against that Mexican dude I never heard of. I don't know. It just depends. He's kind of like Adrien Broner. It depends what type of way he took his training and how he comes to this fight. If he even makes weight, for all we know, we don't even know if this motherfucker's gonna make weight again. So we'll see. But as far as talent-wise, Tank should win, and I'm rooting for Tank. So I'm gonna pick Tank. But I reserve the right, since we're 2 weeks away, I reserve the right to change my opinion if this motherfucker look crazy on them scales.
All right, yeah. Well, there you go, man. PMC?
Yeah, man, I got Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that Jose Cuellar guy, yeah, he was coming up, man. He was blasting some people out and stuff like that. I saw him in a couple of fights. But yeah, man. So if you ask me, he's coming to fight. You know, he's gonna come to fight. Tank got better hands than him. And that whole Abner Mares thing, I think they was just trying to cash out Abner Mares. I think that was an upset because that Cuellar guy, he was the guy coming up. You know what I'm saying? And so
yeah, they wanted Cuellar to win that fight, but Abner Mares beat him.
Right, yeah, he beat him. So they were high on him. But I guess that's why he ain't been fighting, because it was like they don't know what to do with him now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they got to fight now with Tank, and they probably thinking maybe they got a chance, but he don't, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come in. Dude ain't got no boxing fundamentals that will cause Tank any problems, if you ask me. And so he gonna be right there in front of Tank, which Tank was gonna need, and he gonna blast him up.
Well, he gonna block that. Yeah, what do you mean?
No, I think Tank gonna blast him up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even think it's gonna go 6 rounds, man.
Hope not, man. I hope not.
No, he's gonna be right there in front of Tank. You know what I'm saying? The dude's an aggressive dude. He's gonna be right there in front of Tank. And Tank, all he gotta do is do his thing, and he gonna blast that dude up.
All right, there you go, man. Nice one. Nice one, PMC. Destiny. Unmute yourself, Destiny. Destiny is still high on the Anthony Joshua thing. I guess you want to talk about Tank. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Go, listen, the 21st of April is a
Hold on, hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Destiny.
Yeah, I think David's going to knock him out, and I think on the 6th round.
That's it? That's what you want to take about your boy Tank?
Yep, that's it.
All right, cool. Nice one. Hey, you know what? When the Lomachenko fight comes up, I think we should talk about it then. But for now, Tank has to get past this dude here, and then we'll see what happens. But Charlie, you the mechanic, man. I made you an admin, Charlie. So you keep make sure everyone's in check in the chat.
Yep.
Nice one, Charlie. All right, so we're going down to Belfast and Northern Ireland. BT Sports. Frampton fighting Nonito Donaire, the Philippine Flash. This was a very good matchup. I wonder how much Nonito Donaire's first time fighting in the UK against Frampton. Frampton might have underestimated him, like he underestimated what's his name again? Who's the other guy he underestimated? The one he had a rematch with. Oh man, it's called Umar's boy. What's his name again? Not Abnormal. What's the other guy? The Mexican dude.
Leo Santa Cruz.
Thank you, Santa Cruz. Thank you. Santa Cruz, he might underestimate, underestimate Santa Cruz in the rematch. So I'm gonna go with Donaire for upset. I know it's a far stretch, but Donaire's pedigree, in my opinion, is far superior than Frampton, who was named the fight of the year. I believe, last or 2 years ago. Frampton, I don't even know why they made him fight of the year, but they made him fight of the year, and I was like, wow, how could that guy get fight of the year? But Nonito Donaire's got very good caliber. I don't know how he's going to adjust to the UK over in Ireland, but I reckon he can go over there and upset him. He is hard, very good at fighting counterpunches. Most of all, he knows how to do with guys that are shorter than him. He's really good at fighting guys that are shorter than him. Guys that are taller than him and bigger than him usually has problems. So I'm going to go with Nonito there by upset, either knockdown or if he goes to the car, he has to stop him. So I'm just going to say Nonito there by knockout, counter punch. Beautiful left hook on the counter. I'm going to go 10th round stoppage by the Philippine Flash. That's how I'm going to score it. We're going to go around. Destiny, we're going to start with you, Destiny. How you see it, Destiny?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't know about the other fighter, but no, I haven't even seen those fighters, so I don't know about that.
Are you passing that one? No problem, Destiny. That's all right. Let's go with Truth, man. How you see it, Truth?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Donaire, man. I mean, this fight for me is like Donaire's not the same Donaire he used to be. So like, I mean, I'm still regarding him as a top fighter. And Frampton, man, if Santa Cruz can beat him, I think Donaire can do it, man. We'll see, man. I think Donaire got that big left hook. He's gonna hit him with that big left hook counter punch, like you said, and I think that's gonna put him down. That'll be it, man. But we'll see. We'll see, man. I got Donaire winning by knockout, probably somewhere around the 8th, 9th round.
Yeah. Because he ain't been Frampton's left the McGuigans, and he ain't been looking so sharp. And he's also ain't with he ain't with the McGuigans no more, and he already hurt, so he's looking vulnerable. I agree, man. Nonito might be able to take him. B Marsh. Go ahead, B Marsh. B Marsh, I'm not calling you for this. Come on, B Marsh. Wake up.
Yo, I can't even really hear y'all like that, but I hear what you're saying, but it's going in and out. But I'm gonna pick the man Donaire as well. You know what I mean? It's a 50-50 fight. I'm not confident in my pick, but the man called Frampton, man, he looked terrible in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? I had that fight either a draw or a W for the opponent. I didn't see Carl Frampton by any stretch of the imagination winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? Against that guy, that Mexican who came over there to the UK. But truth be told, Donaire hasn't been on fire himself neither. You know what I mean? He's lost to Jesse Magdaleno. He struggled with that dude, Cesar Suarez or Juarez, the dude that my guy, the Ghanaian dude, beat the fuck up in Ghana, Dogbo. You know what I'm saying? I just think Donaire got the power, yes. Skill set, who got the better skill set? It's tough, man, because I never really rated Donaire as a boxer, more of a fighter or a puncher. You know what I'm saying? But I think Donaire, man, it's 50-50, man, but I'm going to pick the man Donaire to win by a split decision. It's going to be tough, man. Even a split decision, even if he wins, he probably won't get the W over there in Ireland, you know what I mean? But I got him winning the fight, you know what I'm saying? However the decision goes, that's how it goes. But I got him winning probably a split decision. Close fight. 7 rounds to 5, maybe even a draw.
There you go, man. All right. PMC. PMC?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Dude, man, I got if anybody looking to put some money, win some money, man, Donaire, man. That guy's like a plus like 400, 600.
Man, you lost, man. Ain't no one trying to follow you, man. The last time they followed you, everyone lost some money. So you keep talking. Come on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you picking Donaire, he's an underdog, so.
Yeah, I know, but I ain't trying to put no money down though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, Frampton, he got short arms, man. He got short arms. He got to work in and get on the inside and stuff like that. That's perfect for Donaire's, left. Mm-hmm. And depending on, Donaire's legs and stuff like that. The last fight I saw him, man, he looked decent. You know what I'm saying? The dude he was fighting was a former EBU champion. Had some great boxing skills, but Donaire was able to hang in there and get the dude out of there with those lefts. It took some time though, but he did what he had to do. So I don't know what he's done, the past year or so, because it's been a minute since I've seen him. But consider that Frampton got to work his way in. He got to get in close. He got them short arms. And Donaire's a big dude, and he like throwing that left. That's exactly what you need on the inside. And if he's as swift and as quick, as he was, the last time I saw him, I think he's gonna be okay. So I got him winning by knockout.
That's it, knockout as well. Quite a lot of people I'll be thinking that because this is the caliber, man. All right, Charlie, let's go, man.
Yeah, man. I got Nonito Donaire. I got the Filipino Flash, man. He got the better footwork. People underestimate how good his footwork is. Yeah, his skills possibly. I don't know. I don't really rate Frampton, man. I know him from the UK, but I've never really rated Frampton, man. He gets fit for fights. He's got a high work rate, but that's about it. And he's got heart, but his skill set is kind of weak as well, man. I've got Flash, man. Flash got the better resume, the better footwork. But I agree, like B-Mush, I don't think he's got like heavy hands in that. I don't know if he's gonna knock out Carl Frampton though, but the fight's gonna go the distance, and I see him winning by split decision as well.
There you go. All right, Umar, let's go. Ben Umar, Killmonger, the bronze box. Brooklyn's
I've never been a Frampton fan, and you said that Leo Santa Cruz underestimated the first fight. No, I think Leo Santa Cruz fought the completely wrong fight and still beat him in that first fight. I know Frampton got the decision somehow, but I don't think he won either one of those fights. I just don't. I don't see that dude as a good fighter, man. I don't think he's good, but I also think
that's what I'm saying. I don't see him as a good fighter, man. I just don't. I just see him, man. I don't know what everyone else.
But that flip, Jay, I think the Filipino Flash is washed up. So I don't. It's a rough one, bro. That's a rough one. But I guess I go with Nonito. But if Nonito, in order for Nonito to win that fight, he's gonna have to stop him. So I got Nonito with left hand KO, man.
Yeah, me on that one though. You think the Nito's washed up? Hey, so what you saying? Like, well, if he's washed up, then Frampton, you got two washed up fighters. If they're both washed up, who's washed up worse?
He lost his last fight as well, Frampton, man, to Horacio Garcia, man.
Decision. Yeah,
in Belfast, yeah, he got punch up in Belfast, man.
Yeah,
so maybe Flash has to be really, really decisive in these rounds. How he goes about fighting these rounds, man. He has to win every round. He could be washed. He could be washed, man.
Yeah, with the McGregors, he had that the comfort zone in that. Like, people are not the same no more. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's our prediction on that. What else we got? All right. So that's the okay. Zolani Tete versus Omar Navarre. I said the first time I ever saw Navarre, he actually fought Nonito Donaire already, and Nonito there beat him. One of his first losses. He also lost to Inoue, the Japanese dude, as well. So Zolani Tete is the boy right now. He's the new Rigo that no one wants to fight, but he's still the WBO bantamweight champion, and we're looking forward to see if Inoue is going to fight him at some point. So I'm gonna go straight up. I got Zolani Tete by stoppage against Omar Navarre. Omar Navarre, he's old. He's had his day. He's a tricky fighter in that, but nah, he ain't dealing with Zolani Tete. Zolani Tete can do what he wants inside the distance. So I'm talking from round 1 to 12. Zolani Tete by stoppage. He ain't going no place. He ain't gonna let go no place. He gonna beat you up, beat that little guy up. He's only about 5'5" or 5'6". Zolani Tete is tall, rangy. He's got very powerful hands. So I'm going with Zolani Tete. So we're going to go back to the panel and ask the panel to go around. I'm not too with Destiny. You know about the Zolani Tete, Omar Navarre? I think she might have to pass on this one again.
No, hello.
You pass? You pass?
No,
right?
I think no. I've seen a fight with Tete. I think he's gonna win on the 5th round. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably might be a knockout. So yeah.
All right, so straight away, Destiny. So Destiny got a prediction on that one. Let's go with Truth. Go ahead, Truth.
Yo, I didn't hear a thing y'all was saying. I don't know what we talking about.
Zolani Tete versus Omar Navarre for the bantamweight WBO bantamweight championship.
Oh, Navarre, you know what? I got it going a distance. I'll give it to damn, man. I think I'll say Navarre decision. Split decision.
You going for Navarre? What? What'd you say?
Bro.
Is that what you said?
That's what I'm saying. You heard me?
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Why not? Why not? I'm gonna make some money.
Nah. Don't be trying to make no money off Tete. Get out of here. That's crazy. Change. You need to change that right now. Come on now. Are you saying Truth? You ain't Truth. Nah, Truth.
I got Navarre getting knocked out by like the 7th round, bro.
Hey, that's what it's saying, man. It was hurting my ears, man. I was like, what's this? What's Truth? Let me have Truth. I was gonna say. There you go. That sounds good. Nice one, Truth. Man. We're back to normality. All right, so that's 2 predictions down. PFC had to step out, so we're gonna pass on that. We're gonna go straight to Umar. Umar, how you see the fight, bro?
Well, I've only seen Tete fight a couple times. My thing is this: some of the guys he's fighting I've never heard of. These little guys, I can't really judge him to say he's great or he's bad. To be honest, I've seen Omar Navarre fight a few times, but the same problem. I don't know all the dudes he's fighting, and these African fighters, man, I don't trust them. I just don't trust them because they be fighting dudes I never heard of, and then they end up stepping up and getting fucking washed. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I'm rooting for Tete. I hope Tete wins. I'm just gonna go with him because I know he's a puncher and he's tall, he's lanky, so he should be able to beat that little midget Mexican up. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Mexican put some work in there. I wouldn't be surprised.
B-Mush, answer. Clap back on the African fighters. What you have to say? Umar be talking greasy out here. Go on, B-Mush. B-Mush. Oh, but B-Mush had to step out. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got Tete. I got Tete, man. I got Tete by stoppage, man. Yeah, that Argentinian guy, man, he's had his time, man. Andreas Narvaez. That's
right.
Yeah,
Narvaez.
Yeah. He's been around for years, man. Since 2000. You know what I mean? 18 years a pro. I really think he's still good at a certain level, but it's always been that level. He's only really operated in Argentina. He never really comes out of there. This is the first time we're going over to the Lions, then over there in Belfast, man. He's gonna get knocked out brutally, man. I got him getting. I don't think he'll get past 3 rounds.
Okay. I think B must have a technical problem, and PMC definitely. So we're gonna move on. What else on the card? What else we got here? Well, that's basically the main thing on that card, and I think that's it. They got Thomas Adamek fighting some Joe.
Wow, Adamek is still fighting. That's a fucking damn shame.
Fighting opponent. I ain't trying to talk about that fight right there. He's fighting a heavyweight. I ain't even trying to talk about that fight right there. And who else? Yeah, that'll be it, man. That'll be it. I think that's it. And then until the following week, where there's Danny Jacobs, and I ain't interested in that fight at all. I ain't interested in that Danny Jacobs fight. He ain't fighting no one. Like, no one of interest that I'm interested. Like, they got the little guys.
Of course he isn't. Of course he isn't, because Eddie Hearns is promotion.
He said Eddie ain't trying to fight nobody. He's trying to make his fighters not fight nobody, right?
Well, he's not. Basically, not all of them, but like certain fighters, you know, Eddie will put you in there with a no-name Polish dude or some shit, and then just some random guy that nobody ever heard of.
Well, that's why Eddie Hearn ain't the new Don King, bro. I can tell you that, because Don King puts you in there, bro. Now, I mean, I'm Frank Warren. No, maybe Frank Warren don't do that either, but it's all about your opponents to make the best out of you. Well, I think
who want to fight Jacobs though? Who want to fight Jacobs besides Charlo? But I don't even think Charlo want to fight Jacobs. Who wants to fight him?
Man, Jacob is. I don't know what's going on in that middleweight division. That middleweight division stinks, man. Stinks. And what's going on with Golovkin? We could talk about that. What's going on with Golovkin? How come he don't want to fight nobody? Golovkin don't want. Why is he trying to fight these bums?
He's waiting for Canelo. He wants to take easy fights and wait for Canelo.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean, Charlo.
Golovkin's looking to cash out, mate. He's looking to cash out. That's all he's looking to do.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Golovkin's done, man. Y'all don't notice he's done? He lost a step, man. He lost a step.
Yeah, well, he ain't got no one else to fight, man. Trying to say, oh, he's managing the trainer, trying to say black people are exciting. So why black ain't fighting? Why you fight something?
See, that's an excuse. So he can stay away from Charlo, stay away from Jacob. That's an excuse, man.
Well, they done that. They said that they don't mess themselves up because they ain't got no one to fight now, and the sanctioning bodies are saying to them, you ain't gonna pick no bum now. You ain't picking these bums. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they want to do. They want to pick bums and put them in there. Man, if I was him, I'd just vacate the shit and just move up. And man, just move up and wait for George Groves and James DeGale and all them dudes. Them dudes are shot anyway. Their wheels are dropping off anyway. I don't know why he don't go down there and fight them guys. So, any other news we want to talk about? Because Destiny done broke the news already. Any other news?
Not really.
That's it, man. Well, that's it. That's our predictions. You guys, it was good coming over. Anyone else want to say, Destiny, you want to say something?
Not good.
Man, Triple G's all right, man. He still got his belts. He missed out on the payday, but can't nobody really blame him. You know what I'm saying? This is all Cannoli's doing, you know what I mean? That's why this fight's not happening. It ain't on Triple G.
But
Triple G is trying to find opponents. Spike O'Sullivan fight, he said, man. You said what?
He looking for bums though, man. You got Charlo right there. You got Jacobs. You got
Man, to me, he could fight a bum. I don't give a fuck. If he not fighting Billy Joe Saunders or Cannoli, he could fight anybody, because Cannoli fucked that fight up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, right now he could do what he wants, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Cheat use his drugs and that. Yeah.
Y'all gonna watch Sullivan? Y'all want to watch Sullivan fight? Y'all want to watch him fight Sullivan, man? That's just.
Yeah, but he can't. No, yeah, but look, it's the 13th of April now. by the time it gets to May time, it's not enough time for them guys to prepare. Because what if they go in there with him? He's had all the time to prepare, and he beats them savagely. Then they're gonna say, "Oh, well, I didn't have enough time to prepare for Golovkin." Nah, man, you need proper time, man.
Right.
You know, everybody's going on like Charlo would just walk in there tomorrow and beat him. I don't think he needs to prepare.
Yeah. Well, all right, we got some other news. Tyson Fury this announced that he's coming back. Signed a multiple deal with Frank Warren. Thanks to Realist Boxing. Thanks for that. That's other news. What's your guys' take on Tyson Fury coming back into the picture?
I think the Mac is back, but the Mac was still on crack. The Mac might get back. If the Mac goes fighting AJ, he's gonna get beat up. So the Mac better take some bums, man.
Yep. Yeah, the
Mac. Who could he fight to get him back in there? Who could he fight to get back into the picture to make him look like? If I was him, I'd go straight back to Belfast. I'd go straight. I would.
Chris Ariola.
Charles Martin.
Charles Martin.
Funny.
Ariola, people like that.
Yeah, that level. We shouldn't be fighting nobody no higher than that level right now.
Let's look at Tyson Fury. Even when he was active, he never fought nobody, bro. And he was fighting guys on short notice. I know for a fact that he's claimed to fame as Derek Chisora twice. And
he can fight Derek Chisora. He can fight Derek Chisora again if he wants. Guys like that.
But that's how he's. That's what Shannon. You got Shannon Briggs ain't trying to fight nobody, man. Come on, man.
If the check right, Shannon trying to fight anybody.
Yeah, that's true. As long as Shannon get pay-per-view, he gonna take that money and get beaten. Yeah, he gonna take that money.
Yeah, he would take a serious beating of Fury though.
Let's Go Champ. I don't want to see Let's Go Champ get beat up, man. For real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He will take a beating. But hey. Man, there's plenty of bum ass heavyweights out there he could fight just to get his confidence back. There's guys.
Yo, is it me? But is the Fury's voice changed again?
Yeah, his voice is finished, man. That's all the alcohol and cocaine he sniffed up in his voice.
They should dig up McBride, man.
David Price. David Price.
Yeah, your favorite.
David Price is a Fury. Sick, bro. After what happened,
dig up McBride. I'd like to see McBride get beat up again.
Everyone likes to see watching Price get busted up, man. Price is my favorite.
I think Price is gonna get busted up by Fury. Let's be honest.
But Fury's not a puncher though. If Fury knocks out Price got the worst chin in boxing.
Sure. Fight DeVal Williamson for all I care. Dig somebody up from the past.
I think Fury, is gonna go in a fight, and I'm telling you right now, and all you guys right now, you want to make some money, bet against Fury in his first fight, depending on who he's going against. Right? Put some money. The moment Fury steps up, I'm gonna put money against him. I'm gonna clean up, cause he ain't trying to fight nobody, bro. He's just trying to wait until AJ and Wilder fight each other and bust each other up, and then he gonna try to come in and say, I want you next. Like, he's asking, how's he asking? That's what he said, he's asking for 50-50. Like, how's he coming into the negotiations? What's he done to demand 50-50? You know, and the thing is, no one's even saying, like, oh, is he crazy? He must, and he goes, I'm going to ask AJ myself. Like, he must really, see, the thing is, this is why he's an action, bro. He saw AJ's last fight and said, oh, I could beat him. And he's like, I'm making him. That's when he saw that AJ's last fight. That's the reason why he's come out. If AJ knocked out that Parker guy, Fury wouldn't even announce. He wouldn't even be back in the ring. I'm telling you, man. He ain't fighting nobody, bro. He ain't fighting nobody. He ain't fighting nobody. Who you got over in the chat?
AJ knocks him out. Wilder knocks him out. Vacant kills him with steroids. Who else we got? I think Brazil beats him up. Yo, he needs to fight some really low level fighters right now, because he still got that cocaine in his system. That motherfucker probably ain't got no stamina.
No, I don't think he's got no stamina either. I agree. I don't think he got no stamina either. I don't trust him. His legs are probably gone, EJ. His legs are probably gone, EJ. His legs are full of sugar.
Well, if his legs are gone, then his career is over.
His legs, his legs were gone. He was out. It's about the same amount of time, 3 years. 2015. Last fight was 2015.
Yo, he
needs his
gonna be
legs.
trying to do the same moves. He's gonna be trying to do the same moves, like pull back or whatever. And he's gonna get hit by something. He's gonna be
yeah. He ain't no big punching power either. He ain't really hit that hard either. I mean,
he's a boxer. He's a pure boxer. So if his legs is gone, he's done.
If I'm Andre Ward, this is my chance to be the heavyweight.
Oh, hell no, man. Fury weighed like 300 pounds. Let's just lean on Andre Ward, tire him out, and end up knocking him out like Steve Cunningham.
I see. What, man? Wonder who could bust him up. I see Spinks beat gentleman Jerry Cooney. I mean, he could be like that.
Yo. I think Ward would just run away from him for all 12 rounds. Yo, his legs. I tell you, his legs are gone, bro. By the 6th round, Fury gonna be tired.
Yeah. I agree. I think his legs are done. And you see his trainer, they be taking a line before the fight. They ain't serious, man. They gonna fight. Man, how you gonna be the former undisputed or former unified champion? Are we gonna give him 3 or 4 fights? We're so happy to just coddle this dude, man. Like, come on, put him in there, man. Yo, he just beat Vladimir. Like, why are you gonna bring his level down for? Level needs to be up, not down.
Yeah, his level needs to be down.
Yo, I
know you want to see him fight somebody, but he ain't ready to fight nobody yet.
He never fought nobody when he was active.
Yo, Stavern might be a hard fight for Fury right now. Stavern.
No, he won't. Stavern is double fisting pork chops right now as we speak. He ain't about shit.
I think Stavern would be a hard fight for him, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stavern would walk right through him and give it to him. He couldn't be, you know what I mean?
You gotta have pop. You gotta have pop.
Stavern will never be the same after what happened with Wilder, man.
Wilder snatched his soul, man.
Wilder embarrassed. You know what makes me laugh? Everyone Ingram champions, they always end up bums, you know. Ingram's always champion. Ingram's right, better TV. He's always championing these dudes. I remember he was hating on Wilder.
Man, Ingram's a bad luck charm, man. He talks to Ali Bashir, gets fired. Like, man, don't fuck with Ingram. Ingram's bad luck, man.
Yeah, he is, man.
Yo, you know what, PJ? I bet you he's sniffing coke right now.
Fury? Yeah, I'm telling you. Probably. He's asked him 50-50, man. What did he tell me? I was like, he asked him, how the heck? He asked him 50-50. But Eddie Hearn, yeah, Eddie Hearn's going to have to move the bar. How is he sticking with 25%? Wilder's only getting 25%. Yeah, it's
because Eddie Hearn don't want that fight, man.
Yeah, why are you watching the next man's money though? You earning like fucking 75 million out of 100 million fucking gate. It's gonna be 100 million, right? And you're fucking saying this dude don't deserve 20. He only getting 25 mil. That's his biggest payday. Like, fuck that shit. Give me fair, you bitch ass. Stingy, man. That's some bitch ass ripoff. Man, listen, he gonna put it on Wilder like no one else, man. All you doing is making him angrier. When he gets in there, you gonna take it on AJ. AJ looking to get that money and looking to retire. People saying when AJ looking to get his money and looking to sit down. That's what it looks like to me. He don't want to fight again. That's what they said. I don't know.
Hey, if he don't want to fight, then he better fight Wilder and Fury and then sit his ass down with them big checks.
Yeah.
When I look at both Wilder and AJ, I ain't gonna lie, man. I see a lot more hunger in Wilder's eyes, man.
He ain't got no money. 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 B-Moss, what are you making up noise, B-Moss? What you doing over there? B-Moss. You still there, B-Moss?
Yeah, I'm here.
What you think?
My shit going in and out, man. It's hard to hear y'all, but I'm here.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. Well, anyways,
you know what? Eddie was like, the amount of money that he's given was so called Wilder, he should just take it. And Anthony was like, yes, he would have done the same. But I'm understanding where Wilder's coming from because that's his biggest payday. So he would want to have all that money. So let's hope that it does happen in September. I'm excited. I want it to happen. So let's wait and see.
Yeah. I mean, you give us the background of whatever. At least they've signed off on where it's gonna be already. They've already agreed where it's gonna be. You know, AJ. You know what I'm saying? It's all in his favor. Like, just give the man. The thing is, you know how dangerous it is in the ring. Look, 25 mil. 25 mil. You 25 mil. You're getting like 75 mil. You like ain't gonna kill AJ breaking off another 5. Like, or what's he done? We've done all the heavy lifting. But you're supposed to win the fight. Why are you worrying about you breaking off another 5 if you're supposed to win the fight? You know what I mean? So this is what I'm trying to say to you. At some point, you'll think to yourself, the way they're getting on, they're not confident in their boy of winning this fight. It's like a payoff. So in that respect, Wilder should say take it. Wilder should say take it. Because listen to this, right? If Wilder beats AJ, how is Wilder making that much money back anywhere else except for the rematch with AJ? Where's Wilder going to make that much money back again?
But the thing is, EJ, would they take the same deal if it's the opposite way? What if Wilder knocks him out, right, and they're doing a rematch, or Wilder wins on decision, whatever the hell it is? Would AJ take 12 million or 25% of the? Would they do it the opposite way? I don't think they would.
He said he would. But the figure is he said he would, right? But the thing is, AJ's never been on the B side of any negotiations. Even with Vladimir, he's been the A side. So it could have been the A side. And you gotta understand, when Vladimir was doing this shit, Vladimir was fucking everyone over. When Derek Sewer faced him, when David Hay faced him, he was lowballing everyone, right? But the thing about them lot with Vern, Vern Bunton, whatever, they never told anyone. They were fucking everyone over. But the thing is, they made it in their contract that you're not supposed to talk about the percentages. So the Klitschko's shut you down. They say when you sign this, when we agree, you can't go around telling everyone about the percentages. So the Klitschko's will fucking everyone over. So that's what I'm saying. They were doing that for ages. And like the difference, Eddie Hearn is a big mouth. So he be there telling everyone what he's making and all that shit and what we're making and that. So that we can critique. But Klitschko's been doing this for a whole decade. You know what I mean? That's why Fury wanted to fight Klitschko in the rematch, because he wants to get that money. And he see the money, the AJ and Wilder's ready. He wants some of that money. So that's why he, like Destiny said, he got AJ directly. He wants to fight because he needs some of that million. He needs some of that millions. Like I mean, he's got how much kids Fury ain't gonna win no fight, man. He know it. He just wants that million. He wants that payday for the extra line of coke. You know what I mean, that cocaine's a bad habit, bro. You know what I mean? It's very addictive. I don't know because I never took it, but
that's how you lost all that weight. That's how you lost all that weight.
And don't take it either. And don't take it. That shit is horrible. I would never touch that shit.
He got a double dose of that shit and lost all that weight, man.
Nah, I think you learned. I think you lost the weight properly, but maybe I'm clouded about the cocaine and all that stuff like that. But on the reals, there's so much stuff he has to overcome. But I think he needs that. He wants that money because after he saw AJ's performance, like everyone else was, Klitschko Fury was saying, "I could beat him." Is that I could sign the contract. That's what he's up.
He took that cocaine and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat him.
he sat back in his chair. Because if AJ put in a great performance, he would have said he would have still been in retirement up to now. But all of a sudden, AJ put a bad performance in. Eddie and Frank Warren's like, well, we're gonna have 3 fights. They ain't even saying they ain't even saying we're gonna fight guys in the top 5. They gonna fight some bums, man. They're gonna fight some bums, man, just to make Fury make some money. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't trying to fight nobody. Because if he fights anyone, they're going to make him look bad. That kills his stock. Because his stock right now, in his mind, is still up. He's still calling himself the linear champion. He's still calling himself the linear champion right now.
He should.
He took a line of coke. He took a line of coke and saw the fight and was like, I could beat this guy. Give me another line.
Tony Montana style. Go ahead. That's what he called himself. Tyson Montana. You know what I mean? He got a picture of him. I should have that picture. Someone find that picture with Tyson Montana with him with a line of coke and shit. Someone should find that shit, put it up. But Tyson always takes jokes. Tyson a cool dude though. He takes jokes at himself. That's why people like him. You know what I mean? He don't take himself that seriously like that. You know what I mean? He's just trying to make some money and that. He's trying to, you know what I mean? Shuffling around. But this shit with AJ and Wilder, man. Nah, bro. I'm glad they got a venue and everything like that. September. Because you know the thing is, Destiny, right? We knew this was going to happen because that Russian is no one wants to fight the Russian, bro.
Yeah, they didn't mention his name. They didn't mention his name or nothing. I was so disappointed. I thought it was going to mention him. Like nothing. They didn't mention him.
Didn't I say this? I said they're not giving Wilder the money for what Wilder's worth. They get paying Wilder to not have to fight Vacant.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they course they are. But that's the same with Parker. Parker had to fight Povetkin next out of the winner at price. So what Parker did, Parker said, "Fuck that, I'm fighting AJ." So they made sure they dissed AJ and said all kind of greasy shit, so they didn't have to fight him. So they cashed out, and now AJ's trying to cash out, and they're gonna have AJ bloody go to Russia to fight that Russian. That's what AJ. I think AJ gonna lose purposely, not to fucking fight that Russian dude. Because no one's winning that purse bid against that. Them Russians got deep pockets. No one's winning the purse bid. No one's winning that purse bid against the Russian guy. Everyone.
I told you Russians are built different. You know, I saw that fight with him and David Price. I was cracking up. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Hayes got 12 million versus Glad. Oh, you got okay, realistic boxing. Oh, you got 12 million. That billion dollar, what's that? Billionaire takes anyone to the cleaners. Exactly. Realistic boxing. He's taking anyone to the cleaners. That Russian bloody backing is taking anyone to the cleaners. Absolutely, man. It's for real. Boxing is a serious, merciless game. And the thing is, this is why AJ wants it in UK. Home court advantage. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to bring in that dodgy referee again. They're going to bring in that. They're going to bring that guy over again in negotiations. Because, like, you know what I mean? They're going to bring that messed up ref again to stop the bloody action, you know. That referee was bad.
But Vacant's going to be in that Incredible Hulk juice, man. He's going to be he going if they go to Russia, it's a lose-lose situation, bro.
Lethal. It's a lethal situation, man. And no. Povetkin's a dangerous dude fighting in Russia. It's just Vladimir had to do it. Vladimir had to do fighting in Russia, but look how hard Vladimir didn't want to knock. You know what I heard from one of the Russian guys who worked near Matesco, who's saying to me that Vladimir got paid extra money not to knock him out. They said because if Vladimir knocked that Russian guy out, they would have put a hit on his life.
What?
Yeah, see, this is what everyone knows. These are gangsters you're dealing with. Everyone's scared of this Russian destiny. These are gangsters. Yeah, it's about propaganda. Yeah, they put
I know people scared of Russians.
Yeah. They hit on Vladimir. If he knocked out Povetkin, they said they were gonna sort him out. So they gave him some money. They gave him. That's why he was leaning on his back and shit. That's why he was doing that. But with AJ and Wilder, I don't know what kind of threats them Russians are gonna put on them if they lose.
They don't care about sports in Russia, man. They just care about the propaganda. They care about Russia looking like superior athletes. That's why they all take steroids. They don't care about how they win. They just gotta win.
Yeah.
So if they go to Russia, it's a wrap, man.
Realistic boxing says, could AJ drop the belt, leaving it for White and Povetkin to fight for the vacant belt? Exactly. That's what I said. I said AJ should drop the belt. Listen, this is out of this unification fight, right? Whoever wins, they should just drop one of the belts and just let White and Povetkin. Now that's out of order letting Dillian go to Russia. Because Dillian gonna get fucked up over there. They're gonna fuck up Dillian in Russia, man, for real, y'all. But I'll do that. That's not to go to Russia because I ain't trying to fight no Russian up in no Russia. Like I heard this up. It's like it hurt.
I could see the referee in Russia seeing Dillian getting fucked up, get about knocked out on his feet, but let the fight keep going.
yeah. Look, man, me and Beast and them that was watching the fight with what's his name again? The guy gets Jermall Jones versus Dennis Leverbed. And bro, they had the guy up on the card. You should see the guy's face, bro. And they had him up on the card. Destiny, I'll post the fight to you, right?
Yeah.
When you watch this fight, you're just gonna be like amazed how this fight was going on, and they even had this guy up on the cards in Russia. The guy had to kill this guy, put him on his knee. This guy's face was his face was mutilated, Destiny, and they still had this guy up on the card. He lost every round, and they still had him up on the cards, man. It was madness in Russia. I've never seen nothing like it. It's crazy. It's crazy. And look what they did to Roy Jones over there. Listen. Anyway, that's all I gotta say, man. It's just wicked. Anyway, peoples, EJ Boxing Live here with the peoples. And we're gonna sign out. Eventually, we're gonna sign out. EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here. So we're gonna sign out. Thanks for everyone for coming over. Appreciate it. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's been a great show. Yeah, everyone, make sure you subscribe to the people in the panel. We got B-Mark Boxing, we have Destiny, we have PMC, boxing, truth in his words. We had the Chris Caban, we had Killmonger, we had Dan the Man. Who else we had? I think we had some others. But anyway, it was a great show. You got your breaking news about AJ, the more update on the negotiations as it was. And also you got some predictions. So thanks very much. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.